You know there's a kind of loneliness, the kind that shows up when you become someone's backup plan. At first, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like maybe something here is real. Those late-night random texts, that simple, "What are you doing?" And those conversations, that get just long enough to make you believe maybe you matter. You start waiting. Your phone notification becomes your favorite sound because for a moment, someone chose you. But slowly, a pattern starts to form. They don't text when they're busy, not when they're happy, not when their life feels full, only when their world gets a little empty. When boredom creeps in, that's when you exist, and you ignore it, because something feels better than nothing, right? You start living in the waiting. Hours pass, sometimes even days, and your screen stays empty. But the moment their name shows up, you forget everything. You reply instantly, even after promising yourself you wouldn't. You convince yourself, this time will be different. This time they'll stay, but they don't. Because to them, you're not a priority, you're just a pause in between their real life, a small distraction. And the worst part is, you already know it. You feel it. In the way conversations suddenly stop, in the way they disappear without explanation, and then come back like nothing ever happened. And still, you let them stay. One day, something feels different. Not louder, not dramatic, just clear. You start noticing. It was always one-sided. You were always available, always understanding, always there, and them. Just sometimes temporary, only when they needed you. You replay everything, looking for proof that it was real. But in the end, you realize something simple. It was only real because you wanted it to be. You didn't matter. You were just available. And that realization doesn't break you all at once. It seeps in slowly, like cold water rising to your chest, until one day, you can't breathe the same anymore. There's a truth no one really talks about. Being someone sometimes slowly makes you feel like nothing. Because love, real love, doesn't show up only when it's convenient. It doesn't disappear without warning. It doesn't treat you like an option. And it doesn't make you question your worth every single night. But when you settle, when you stay in these half-love situations, you start forgetting what you actually deserve. You shrink yourself just to fit into the small space they give you. And eventually, you become someone who doesn't live anymore, just waits. And then one day, you stop. No anger, no big goodbye, just silence. Because the hardest truth is, not everyone who talks to you actually cares about you. And sometimes, the most painful thing isn't losing someone. It's realizing they were never really yours.